President William Ruto has thwarted efforts to mediate a political truce between Azimio coalition and the ruling Kenya Kwanza party, opposition leader Raila Odinga has claimed. Mr. Odinga, speaking to the International Press Association of East Africa on Tuesday, said that many eminent people, both local and international, have tried in vain to bring the two together to help diffuse rising tensions between the government and the opposition. This impasse has led to a standoff between Mr. Ruto and Mr. Odinga, who is spearheading weekly anti-government protests that have led to deaths, injuries, destruction of property and greatly affecting the economy. Among those who have offered to mediate is Tanzanian President Samia Suluhu, who Raila claims was kept waiting for days after traveling to Nairobi a fortnight ago to negotiate a ceasefire. The opposition chief says he is ready for talks with the government but accuses the president of being in denial. Mr. Odinga further accused the Kenya Kwanza team of thwarting all attempts to restore sanity to the nation, clarifying that neither he nor his party has any desire to join Ruto's government. The Azimio One Kenya coalition leader went on to dismiss claims that anti-government protests are to blame for the country's skyrocketing living costs. According to Odinga, the Kenyan economy has been battered by bad policies pushed by the Kenya Kwanza government and not the weekly protests that have agitated for a repeal of the Finance Act 2023 and the audit of the 2022 general election. Meanwhile, this week's anti-government demonstrations will be a vigil for victims of police brutality, whom Odinga claims were targeted by police and state-sponsored militias. The coalition called on its supporters to come out and light candles and lay flowers for the victims of police brutality during previous demos.
There have been also attempts from outside. I can now say it here, that the president from Tanzania came here 2 weeks ago at the invitation of President Ruto to mediate. And she was kept waiting, not from our side. We were available, but the other side was not available. She spent 2 nights here, and it was all in vain. Other people have tried. Right now I know that other people are also trying, but he's the one who's resisting. So he basically knows what he wants. I myself have said I'm ready to sit with other people to discuss these issues. He is actually pretending, is living in delusion that we don't have a crisis. But we have a serious crisis that requires patriotism to resolve, and we are ready ourselves.